What bugs you? Part of growing, part of evolution is to pick something that bugs you. Now, I say something that bugs you, not something that aggravates you. Aggravation is a whole nother category by itself. Aggravation, you've got to be careful with that because if it's left untempered, you'll emotionally have these outbursts and you'll break shit. But the point of what I'm talking about today is pick something that bugs you. Something that makes your skin kind of itch a little bit, gives you kind of a nervous tick. That's the kind of thing that I'm talking about that bugs you. And probably what bugs you bugs others too. But see, here's the difference. People are so busy with trying to get through a day and rushing to the next thing that instead of stopping and making the necessary adjustments for the thing that bugs them, instead of adjusting that, they instead adjust their own lives and they just deal with it. And they say, oh, well, that's the way we've always done it. And it's these slight little deviations. It's these little thin slices that come about. And it doesn't seem like much in the moment. But see, when you start doing these things, these thin slices, and you start adjusting your own life for the things that bug you, and you don't collaborate or question or try to deal with it yourself, these slight annoyances, this is how you get off course. Because it's not the one thing, it's many things done personally or professionally over time. And before you know it, you're way off course. It's what pilots call the 160 rule. And the 160 rule means that for every 1 degree that a pilot is off, after 60 nautical miles, they're 1 mile off course. Doesn't seem like much, but when you're talking about a long trip, you're way off by the time you get to your quote-unquote destination. As a matter of fact, you're not even going to get to your destination. So take that 160 rule and apply it to your own life, where just that 1 degree that you're off, just 1 degree that you're off, after 60 days, you could be like a 10th off course. Doesn't seem like much. But when you compound that over time, do that 6 times over the course of a year, you're a mile off course. And this is where people, both personally and professionally, both in companies and individuals, look up and say, man, all of a sudden this happened. It didn't happen all at once. It happened once all the time. That 160 rule. So back to my point, what bugs you? And what's important is that you don't just look at it and point at it. You're actually the person who deals with it. And I'm going to give you some benefits of when you start dealing with things that just bug you, how it'll make a big difference in your life. So what bugs you? Punch at it. And I'm telling you, man, it's going to ultimately change your life. Because remember the game that we're playing. Eventually and ultimately, right? Eventually, things are going to change, good or bad. And ultimately, they're going to make all the difference in the world. But see, a lot of times people look at instant results. They're not playing the game of eventually and ultimately. But you are. This is why you tune in and get these little tidbits. So when you pick something that bugs you, let me give you some benefits to that. Number one, when you pick something that bugs you, it's of such low consequence that no one's even going to stand in your way. No one's even going to question what you're doing. And because it bugs them, they're like, oh, cool, deal with it. Number two, when you pick something that bugs you and you deal with it, it's not catastrophic yet. And because it's not catastrophic, you're flexible in time. So you have the flexibility to punch at it. Some days, some moments, you may have 5 minutes to devote to it. Other times, it may be 50 minutes to devote to it. But because no one is dealing with it, and because it bugs you, and it's just slight, and you refuse to back off of it and say that's the way things always have been, then you could just give a few minutes at it. Walk away from it if you get aggravated. Come back to it later on. But see, every time you do, you're putting a dent in it. You're making a slight adjustment. Number 3, when you pick something that bugs you and deal with it and not just call it out, it's going to improve your patience, your skill set, your know-how. See, patience is a muscle, man. And as we get older, we get less patient. But when you pick something that bugs you and you just kind of tinker at it a little bit and you're flexible in the time because it's of such low consequence for now that it's not catastrophic, so I don't have to, it's not a mayday moment, but I can just kind of treat it like a hobby, just kind of punch at it a little bit and then walk away from it. This is what increases that patience muscle. And then, because sometimes I get things wrong while trying to fix the thing that bugs me, I learn deeper skill sets. And sometimes, man, the learning, you got to get burned to learn. Sometimes the learning is just in things not quite going right. And you get aggravated, you walk back to it, but had things not gone wrong, you wouldn't have learned how to get things right. And this improves your efficiencies and your know-how. And number 4, when you pick something that bugs you, nobody else is going to do it. When you pick something that bugs you, you become that specialist. You become that go-to person. And that's what people want. People actually seek you out, not only within your organization, sometimes outside of your organization, sometimes within your own family and friends, your inner circle, but you become that specialist that people say, oh, I know the guy who's going to deal with that. I know the guy who can fix that. Number 5, when you pick something that bugs you and you deal with it, this is what's going to create opportunities. And the opportunities, because they're just slight annoyances, doesn't seem like much. But I'm telling you, dude, that 1 out of 100 times that you just deal with these little bugs, you're not pointing it out. You're grabbing it. You're taking it on. And that 1 out of 100 bugs that you deal with all of a sudden becomes the lead domino and changes everything exponentially in your life. And to think that your whole life changed because you started with something that bugged you. Wow. It's not the big things. It's the small things. All right? Keep it simple. Keep it moving. Never settle. Stay tough. Let's go.